Hello and welcome to Love and Skulls Tarot, your 3-card randomized subject tarot reading channel. We'll be using these 2 dice, which I will link below. I got these on Etsy and they have different subjects and they're designed for professional readers to come up with a subject when querents, or the person asking the question, does not have a specific question. It makes it easier because when you read tarot, the more information you have, the more you're going to be able to pinpoint what you're reading. Now, of course, these are generalized subjects and this is a general channel, so it will only get so far with really pinpointing that information, especially with 3 cards, but I am of the belief that you can do a full reading for yourself with 1 card. So 3 cards gives you an even better story. For the disclaimers, this type of entertainment, tarot reading, cartomancy on any level, does not replace licensed professionals. This does not replace the advice of a doctor, a lawyer, or a licensed therapist. So if you need to procure those services, please do so, and don't just rely on tarot. Use your best judgment there. The second disclaimer is that I am what people call, shall we say, earthy. That means I swear a lot. This is not content meant for children. If you have a problem with your child seeing either adult themes or hearing swearing or things that are put rather bluntly sometimes, I highly suggest that you do not allow them to watch this channel. I will mark this 18 and up. So if you have a blocker, it should automatically block it from your kids. That being said, let us begin. So I'm gonna take these dice and just grab one. I'm not looking at them, I'm looking at the camera. You can't see that, but it's true, I swear. What the hell does that say? Secrets, sorrows, and self-undoing. Oh yeah, a little light subject for our first tarot reading, geez Louise. Today we're using the Rider-Waite Tarot. This is currently the most popular and most famous deck used by readers around the world. Rider-Waite, I mean, if you've ever seen tarot, this should be images that you've seen before. My deck seems to be in a good mood today, so yay. Especially secret sorrows and undoings. I'm a little bit worried, but let's go. Today, I am going to shuffle and then flip 3 as soon as it feels good. Some people let cards fly out of the deck. I do like to do that as well, but I also like to just flip 3 decks. So let me give this another shuffle. I'm a real big fan of 3s. Apparently, if you do all the numerology, the Chaldean numerology, 3 is very protective, it's spirit guides, etc., etc. I will mention sometimes numerology. I might mention astrology, but astrology and tarot, I don't mix them. I see it done quite a bit on channels now, but I don't mix them as much. Oh man. Okay. Well, this is actually pretty easy. Remember, we're doing secrets and sorrows and self-undoing. We're concentrating on these 3 cups, right? On the 4 of cups. We're concentrating on 3 cups while there is literally a cup being handed to you out of the sky. It just means that you're thinking more about your losses than what is readily available to you. This card is almost always advice, but not always. No card is ever always. That just doesn't really work with the tarot. But it's generally advice to look around you and see what else is out there rather than just concentrating on what you've lost. And it's really enforced by the next card, which is very defensive. It's the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is really, you've been through a battle and you're still standing. There's just a little bit left to do. You've just got a little bit further to go, but you're still standing. So whatever it is that you're lamenting that you've lost, you're still here. You're totally still here, and really just turn around. In fact, your guides are like, hey, 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 hey. They're tapping you on the shoulder. You're not paying attention. And they're like, give up some control. And you know, the Emperor has a lot of control. It is a card of a ruler. Obviously, a ruler has to have some control, but he is really buttoned up. He's very, the word control is just screaming in my head right now. So give up a little bit of control. You don't have to control everything. The need to control everything, in this case, I think it's really hitting for that self-undoing. It really is. It's pretty clear. This is a pretty clear message, although I have to say it's kind of vague because I'm doing it general, because I don't know what your situation is today. And when you find this reading, it probably will have something to do with what is going on in your life at the time. These are timeless. All my readings are timeless. So count your blessings to give you the worst colloquialism I can think of. What is it? Gratitude journal? God, I hate journaling. If you're like me, you're like, I love to buy the journal. I love the pens. But then the actual writing in the journal, I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. Because I leave it to bedtime because, you know, I'm lame. I don't want to write anything, so I write one lame sentence. Well, do that. Or just think about what you have to be grateful for. And I know times are tough. I mean, we're in a wave of the COVID pandemic at this time. I said this is timeless, but current events right now are that we are in another horrific wave of this virus. Your guides are tapping you on the shoulder and saying, hey, look at me, I got something for you. You're like, I'm still standing, I'm good, but I am really unhappy about all this shit that's gone wrong. All this crap's going wrong. What is wrong with you? Stop tapping me on the shoulder. But seriously, start being grateful for what you have that is going right, because something that is most likely a strength of yours is kind of just sitting there ready to go. But you have to give up the control of staring at all this stuff and trying to fix this. Stop trying to fix that. Anyway, put your control where it's better used. Think about what you have to be grateful for. Think about things that you love and want to concentrate on, and allow yourself to feel the sadness or the upset of what is lost, what's going wrong, because you see it's in threes, y'all. We got a thing in the US about bad things come in threes. Well, these 3 things are already done. You're a little bit defensive. That's okay. You've been through some shit, man. The emperor has to control a lot. So he can't sit there and wallow in lament. And boy, do we like to wallow in our lament. And I am saying that with me too. I like to feel real damn sad about shit that's going wrong. Now, I'm halfway through my life and I am still learning to feel the sadness, to feel the anger, to work through it and come out on the other side. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it sucks. This time it might be a little bit on the more sucky side because, well, you've got the rule of threes. 3 things have gone wrong. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I think that pretty much does it. I would like to thank you for watching this video. I appreciate every view, and I appreciate that there are a lot of fantastic people out there on YouTube watching videos.